Speaking of Stages of Freedom, I'd like to now welcome my next guest. Cheryl Jordan is the board president of Stages of Freedom, which is having a big opening this evening. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. Right down the street, you're going to be telling folks about what they can expect with the new Stages of Freedom African American Museum and Bookstore.
Well, thank you for having me.
Yes.
I want to tell you that today is our opening ceremony at 5 p.m. What you can expect to find from us is a little bit of a partying, music, and you'll have a wonderful shopping experience where you'll be able to shop for African American children, and Rhode Island history, literature, and books. We also have little gifts that you can get for your friends and things like that. But the other thing is that we have a museum exhibit entitled Do Lord Remember Me, which is the history of the Black church from slavery into modern times for Rhode Island. And it's a wonderful exhibit, and I hope you will come out for that. And all the proceeds, of course, as you know, go to our swimming empowerment program, which is to enable children of color in Rhode Island to learn to swim. And what we do is your money goes and we submit that money to pay for their registrations at 7 of the best YMCAs across the state in Rhode Island, which teach the swimming lessons. Last year we had 311 children. This year we're hoping for 400 children to be taught to swim.
That's fantastic. And tell us, how important was it for Stages of Freedom to be able to get this space? You do so much programming throughout the year that folks are able to go to events, but now to be able to have that physical place where the exhibit will be, where, as you said, books and places to really engage with. How important was this to the nonprofit to be able to have this now turned into reality?
Well, it's a great space. It's at 10 Westminster Street. And the importance of the space is this. You can come and not only find us, but you have an opportunity to speak to us directly about our programming. And you get a bird's eye view of some of the interesting things through the museum exhibit that we're going to have on display about the history of Rhode Island. And why is that important? Our educational mission is twofold. So one of our educational missions is to inform the public about the historical history of the African American community in Rhode Island. But that's not just for African Americans, that's for everyone, because we share the streets together. And the second part of the mission is to give the opportunity to young people the ability to learn new and exciting leadership skills. And some of that's through our programming, which you'll find out when you come and visit us. You'll see it. We have a tea party for girls and a tea party for boys. And we teach a lot of skills, leadership. We teach a little bit of etiquette for them, and we teach them about getting along with each other. So these provide ample opportunities for them, and we have a lot of other things in store for the people of Rhode Island for our organization.
Well, I know there's going to be a lot to come because, again, a great space just down the street here, great old building. I mean, there's function space capacity. I mean,
there is.
You're going to be doing a lot of programming here at this place.
There is, and we're actually going to have a Freedom Salon, which will allow for artists in the African American community to come forth and to display their amazing talents with us. It's going to be every Thursday. So you guys come by every Thursday.
That's a salon, it's that come on in.
That's right. And so it's poetry, it's music, and it'll be people even sharing the written word. So there are some things that you can really look forward to, and it's a great way to spend, date night.
Hint, hint. Do something fun, engaging. But tonight, 5 o'clock. How long is the event going to go on for?
Well, I think we're going to be on for about 2 to 3 hours. I've never known an event for us, our events don't seem to stop. So please come by, and 5 o'clock, get there early because, the best food's always early.
The best food is always early.
But the entertainment will be a little bit longer, so you'll want to stop by and see us for that too.
Again, let folks know, we're here, and I say down the street, the address again.
10 Westminster Street. Right here between what we call, College Hill and the downtown. So we're right there on the edge, cutting edge. So please come and visit us, 5 p.m. today.
And of course, if you can't come today, come in the future.
That's right, come in the future. And sometimes I am there myself on Saturday sometimes. And you can also see other members of the board and membership of our organization who come by frequently to drop off donations for our program and also to just help us out.
And as you said, again, it'll be open after the event this evening, but what should folks do? Go to Stages of Freedom on Facebook to just keep tabs on what's going on.
Stagesoffreedom.org is available for you. Go right online. You can submit a donation to our organization that way. You can also read about our current programming. You can see our community calendar and what's coming up also. So please go to stagesoffreedom.org and find out about us and come and enjoy the wonderful history of Rhode Island.
Fantastic. I appreciate your coming in to talk about it. The event's going to be at 5 o'clock this evening. I'm sure you're like, I'm going to hop right over there right now. I've got so much to do before 5 o'clock. But wanted to let folks know about it. We had it on Go Local Prov today, but wanted to just get that personal touch as to what you can expect when you're in there. Again, the salons every Thursday. What time will the salons be?
The salons, I think they'll be starting a little bit later, 5:30 or 6 p.m., maybe even a little later than that. But we'll get back to you on that because I'm sure it's not going to be always at one time, depending on who we have as the guest evening for that night.
So stay tuned. You can check them out on their Facebook page. We'll, of course, be providing more information. Ray Rickman's here every Thursday at 4 o'clock, so maybe when he gives his big view, he might give a little plug for what's happening that evening. But I know this was a big process in the works, so I appreciate your coming in, Cheryl, today to talk about this and encourage folks to go check out.
And thank you for giving me the opportunity to tell them.
Of course. Hopefully we'll see you soon.
All right.
Great. Good luck getting ready this evening. We'll see you shortly.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks. Cheryl Jordan, the board chair of Stages of Freedom. They are opening their grand opening tonight of their Museum of African American History here. Books. They're gonna have lots of programming, but tonight is the 5 o'clock grand opening just down the street here at the corner of Weybosset and Westminster, right across from the Turk's Head building. If you don't check out this evening, you can check out moving forward. Check them out at Stages of Freedom on Facebook. You can check out their website. We'll provide links if you're catching this after it's live. But again, this will be here moving forward as a resource for Rhode Islanders, so check